Hi Conrad. Good morning, DMC. Hopefully you're having a great day, and it would help if I remove the starting screen. There we go, all done. Hopefully you're having a good day. And thank you very much, Conrad, for offering to do the Nether Hub for the trading hall. It is really appreciated. Hi Ali. Thank you for the meow. How's your new job going? I'm taking these out because I don't like the way they look. I tried them, and the more I see them, the less I like them. So we're going to replace it with stone. They just don't seem to blend in quite as well as I hoped. Yep, you're just confused. That tends to be the case after a first day. It usually takes a week or so to get your feet under you. But hopefully things go smoothly, quickly for you. And like you said, the insanity of handover with the last job is done. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it, Cantrad. I noticed there was the stone. There is a chest marked glass and a chest marked snow in the storage room. Help yourself. And if you need any other resources, just let me know, or help yourself and let me know afterwards. Not an issue either way, okay? Somebody on YouTube gave me a suggestion, but it was a case of didn't have a plan yet, and you're offering to take it on. I really appreciate. Because I couldn't seem to get my head into it. It works that way sometimes. Okay. And I look forward to seeing what you come up with. The tunnel's not so bad, it was a hub I was struggling with. Let's get... And at least if I use a stone, if I want to mix out some of the stairs, I can do. Because at least we have a stair variant in this, unlike the tuft. Right, so we left it last stream with a whole different wall. But the more I looked at it, the less I liked it. The cable chandelier? Well, you can always ask him. He can only say no. So I'm still not 100% sold on this, but I like this better than I liked the ice and the 3 deep. Right, so this needs to move to here. Because Hi, Piri. Thank you for the phantom. It was 3, wasn't it? No, it can't be 3. Has to be more. Nope. Maybe not. Not unless I lost a leaf block somewhere. We'll sort it out after. Now they're the real ones. Game on. Now where's that last one? Come on, turn around and face me. There we go. Yes, glass is spawn proof. And 2 layers of snow are spawn proof too. Hence the snow in the tunnel. Because unfortunately they like to ignore... Where are you? There you are. You had to be here somewhere. Because they tend to ignore light levels, bless the cotton socks. Right, so we need a whole bunch of... Like I say, I'm still not sold. But I prefer this to what we had. That's cool. You go with it, Cantrad. I trust your judgment. Right, so... I don't want the smooth, but I want the normal. Because the 3 on the diagonal wasn't working too well. Whereas this one is not too bad. It could be better, it could be worse. Right, so we want these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then at least we can play with the garden. And I can cover these bits up with the moss carpet. Even if it does kind of look like a checkerboardy thing here. I was tempted to zigzag it. And I may end up doing that, depending how much it annoys me. This one or this one? The storage, that's the storage room, that's the wibbly wobbly tower. Right, so... So now we need to do the stairs with the walls on top. The tower, yeah. It kind of leans to one side at an angle and has the little curvy bits. It didn't turn out too bad. I know I've still got to put a roof on and an interior in it, but we'll get there. There's plenty of time. Has anybody heard whether or not we're doing anything for Halloween on the server? Right. Let's... You haven't heard anything, Desk? Yeah. I wasn't sure. Because we're only a couple of months in. So that gives us that. And I need the chains. Probably do a big Christmas one instead. Yeah. Well, Christmas is always the one I like. Halloween, I guess it was never a big thing when I grew up. Because Halloween has always been a family holiday kind of thing. You'd have a family meal. I believe they want to, but they've not found a good spot yet. Understandable. But I do really enjoy doing Christmassy stuff. Probably going to need some more of you, aren't I? I made a whole bunch of torches thinking I needed to make torches for the lanterns when you don't. So it's that, sticks and coal if I... Just need some sticks. Hi, Half Giant. How are you doing today? Wrong place. There we go. And now we can make a bunch of soul lanterns. You're doing better than you deserve? Nah. You deserve everything good. So, hopefully, things keep improving for you. But I like that for everybody. Right, so let's put these in here so I have some when I need some. Everybody deserves good things to happen. Right, so... Wrong one. Should be 2, 1, 0. And 1. Oops, 2. I still think these look awesome as Christmas lights when you alternate them with the normal yellow ones. I don't know, even they can need good things to happen. It helps them get out of the bad habits. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, that's 5. What did I do there? Oh, I see what I did there. I messed up there. Right. So now we can put those on, because it doesn't matter here because they're getting knocked out. 2, 3, 4. Two, 3, 4. I decided to go with the standard quartz because it seems to, with the edge bit on, it seems to match better with the bricks. Oops, wrong one. What I still need to figure out is what I'm going to do for a Christmas build this season. And yes, I'm starting to think about it. Because we've done snowmen the last 2 Christmases. One on the single player and then the one on the... this one. This is going to be interesting, I guess. Because you need to go that way. Oops. Well, that didn't need to go that way, that's for sure. I think I just messed that up, that's all. So if we go there, and we go there. Maybe not. Because that's one of the ones that needs knocking out underneath. We'll have a check on that in a second. Okay, well, the signal says excellent, but there's a lot of delay on... is it very hitchy? Okay, give me a second. Oh, yeah, that's kind of very hitchy, isn't it? Yeah, it's gone into the red, so let's see if I... Apologies, I won't be a second. I'll see if I can alter a setting. Settings, streaming, outputs. Apply, okay. Yeah, won't be a second. I'm just going to stop and restart. I'll be literally 2 seconds. Okay, so I've restarted at a lower bit rate sending to Twitch. Hopefully that will help a little. Let me know if that's helped or not. If it hasn't, I will... Not sure what else I'll check. Hi, Ek. Seems better? Okay. I'll try and keep an eye on it. I've dropped it 1,000 bits. I used to stream at 4, but it recommended 6, so I put it at 6. but I've dropped it to 5. It was just that we were having a few framey issues at 4, so we'll see how this does. So yep, apologies. And the Grinch, I guess I could try and do a Grinch. Even the quality looks better. Okay, well, we'll leave it at this one then and see how this goes. So how are you feeling, Ek? Your bruises getting better after being hit with the car? You love the Grinch, Cantrad? The concussion is going to take a while. Well, hopefully it doesn't take too long for you. That's definitely not fun. Okay, so you need to change and become one of you, which is fine. You really should be the other way around. Okay, well, I'll have to see if I can come up with a large statue of a Grinch for Christmas then. It could be an interesting challenge. It's a waiting game, is it, Ek? Well, hopefully you don't have to wait too long then. That's my hope for you anyway. Except that. Whoops. It would help if I could actually jump. Right, so that needs to go that way, and this really needs... This one should really connect onto this one, shouldn't it? No, wrong way round, Pendle. I guess I'm going to have to live with the kind of shape. Not the shape I would like, but... Now, the question is... So on this entranceway, I was able to curve up and over. On that one, I'm not going to be able to. There's no way. Because of the way the length of that angle was. And to get the same evenness, I ended up 2 blocks short. Yeah, any challenge is interesting. But some of them are interesting fun. Because this would have to be here, here. Come on, can I just get the edge of it? And try not to fall into too many holes. Okay. So, if I do that, we need some more. Right, so, yep. I really need to bring a crafting bench over as well. Okay, so if we make a Grinch... Oof. Got to make something else with it. Did the Grinch turn up in a Santa sled? It's a long time since I saw the Grinch. He did. So I could have a Grinch with a sled next to it with the presents in the sled. I'm not sure, Puri. I guess it was kind of like a dog. With the dog pulling the sled. That's cool. That could be an interesting combo to come up with. Who has antlers stapled to his head? Poor dog. I shouldn't laugh. But it's definitely something the Grinch would do. So we need some slabs as well. I was going to bring the bench over. I guess I left it. I missed. It's peak Dr. Seuss for you? Yep. Well, at least that's a good idea for the Christmas builds. I will have to plan it out in creative first, though. Sorry, I can't wing that one. Right, so the pillars. Some things I can wing, some things I can't. Right, so let's get normal blocks. Oh, so this is the wall that's going round. All the design we're talking about, that's for Christmas. The Grinch with a sled that the presents can be in. This is just the park wall. I changed it from last stream. So it was a case of trying to come up with something suitable for the Christmas build, because I know it's still a couple of months off yet. So it is very early to be talking about it, but it isn't something I can just throw together. I am not a cable. I am a pendle, and sometimes things take planning. You started your Christmas area in August? That's awesome. I love Christmas as on server, and I love Christmas is fun, especially when there's kids. Let's get you. So we want this to be a 2 again, then a 1. Now the thing is, if I start trying to design something now, I may stand a chance of building something of a reasonable size instead of gigantic. But the important word there is may. Because we all know what I'm like. I get a little bit carried away. You're a little bit too high then, I take it. I didn't say small. I just said not build limits. Well, that was what I was thinking. Hang on. You're building things wrong, Pendle. And this is the one that's going to come round the corner, so I got to figure this one out after in a minute. There should be front page news on Titancraft news. Is not going to build something gigantic. Anything not gigantic is small for me. I can't deny it. I just never quite figured out how to build small. I guess one season I'm going to have to just do have a season of small builds. Grab 40 plots no bigger than four chunks in different places and have to build within it. Now that'd be a challenge. All these random tiny builds showing up all over the place. By the end of the season, I may have figured out how to build something reasonably small. Right, so first bits first. Right. You even have terraforming to do at your base. That's your biggest challenge? Yeah, it's always good to have a challenge. It really is. Pushing your limits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So on the 6 would be that. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the 6 would be that. And that gives us 2. Then we need to go to this corner and start again. Because you need to be that. Not sure on that one. Okay, so ignore. Then we would need that one there. If it's the same size. There are a few large openings in the mountain that head to the caves. You want them not to be there. Yeah, that's not too bad. Usually you can tailor it into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you need a hand, I'm more than happy to help. But it's a fun challenge sometimes to learn something new. But the offer's there if you do. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5. So that's right. It's just gonna be, that's a little weird. Don't like that. Did I change directions on the other one? Let's check. So we had that, then it came out. Yeah, it changed 90 degrees. That kind of makes sense. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you would be 5. Then you would be 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Now we need to put some pathing in. Otherwise, it's going to be weird. Oh, that's cool. Sounds like a good plan, Canterad. So let's get rid of you. We need some polished and some normal and some stone. And the stone is in one of these here. Right, so 1, 2. That's a third. Apologies, a tickly throat. What I really need to do is mark in this edge, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. If I've got the edging in, then I can just randomly fill in the blocks. Right, so, and then on here we have 1. So that's 3 there. So that's fine. At least I have the outline of where I need to put things. Alright, which makes you here and here. But yep. It's definitely a case of planning for the Christmas build. Although I must admit, I'm one of those people who it kind of bugs a little bit when you have Christmas music in July, or it feels like July in the shops. Because by the time it gets to Christmas, you're kind of sick of it. I know there are some people who never do get sick of it, but not me. I love Christmas, but there's a time and a place for all the Christmas advertisements and what have you. And that's not until it gets cold. Preferably December. Or at a push, end of November. Yeah, you don't need it. Halloween, yeah, probably about a week or so before. But then again, November. My dad's birthday was at the end of October. So Halloween it was more a case of Dad's birthday than Halloween. Oh yeah, certain things you do need to start planning early. I understand that, and I understand that with shops planning them, buying the stock early, etc. I just don't appreciate the Christmas music in July and September. Christmas music should be December. Right, so this is where this should change directions. Is the way I'm looking at that. Oh yeah, the crafty stuff it's not an issue, especially when there's little uns around. It is very much a time for kids. But we used to, my dad used to live by the rule that the decorations went up the week before Christmas and came down a week after Christmas in the house. Whereas when we went to see my mum, the decorations went up on the 1st of December and didn't come down until 2 weeks after Christmas. And it looked like a grotto. Here, the craft stores get stuff in August for Halloween and Christmas, so people have time to complete things. I guess it depends what you're doing with it. Don't get me wrong. I used to make cross stitch. I used to do cross stitch. And doing cross stitch advent calendars was fun. So those you kind of had to start early. You couldn't really leave those. Certain things you like you say, for crafty stuff, you do have to start early. It's not that so much that I object to. It's the Christmas music and the Christmas advertisements. They don't need to be shown in July, August, and September. Yeah, I won't put up for a couple of days before and came down the day after. Yeah, now that I don't bother putting one up myself because there's just me. But for kids, it's different. Like I say, it was up for 2 weeks, and 2 weeks was enough, kind of thing. Right, so let's see, 2, 3, 4. Then we switch to you, and then we switch to you. Okay, that's going to work fine. Oh, yeah, 1st of December, the Christmas decorations went up. My mum was crazy about her Christmas tree. Nobody was allowed to touch the Christmas tree. That was my mum's thing. But I must admit, the amount of hairspray she used to spray on it, it would hurt my nose. It would set my sinuses off and I'd end up with a headache for the next 3 days. Right, so I want to put down some of this stuff. But we're going to need some more concrete powder. Because it was a live Christmas tree and to keep the moisture in, she'd use the old-fashioned hairspray. So let's... Nope. Yeah, to keep the moisture in on a live Christmas trees. So it didn't die quite as quickly inside the house because they didn't have roots. It used to help make it last a little longer. I wouldn't want to put a flame near it. You put outdoor lights up on the warm day on or after November the 1st, but other than a quick test to make sure you don't miss connecting, stay off till after Thanksgiving for you. Yeah, I can understand that. Whereas typically most people didn't used to put lights outside. That's happened, seems to be spreading a little bit with people doing it more and more. We're going to leave this little bit of wall for a minute and then we're going to place a little bit more of that and then we're going to start placing some plants. Yeah, because weather mainly. I can understand because you guys get crazy weather. Christmas here is just usually damp. Oh, I want those. I think I can count on one hand the number of times it snowed on Christmas. Nope, no snow on Christmas. Hey, I live in the northwest of England. We get rain. We get a little bit of snow now and again. And that's not right. But nothing that usually stays around for long. You've had Halloween cancelled a few times due to blizzards. Yeah, no. It's not something that happens here. Rain on a horse with no name. Exactly. It feels good to come back home. Took a week off, eh? To get your snow. I know on snow. Yep, we don't tend to. We get a bit of, like I say, we get rain. Hi, JP. You don't get much snow in the Netherlands as well, like. Yeah, tends to work that way. We're on the wetter side of the continent. Oh, okay. Well, I've stopped doing that now, so I just wanted to put a little bit in, but we're not doing it. We'll leave the rest of it for later. I wouldn't want to make you dizzy, Ek. That's not fun at all. With a concussion, definitely not. Right, so we're going to grab a few of those. I want to grab some more leaves. Here we go. There's the flowered ones. How's your day going, JP? Oh, I want the... hang on, they're not here. They're in storage. I like the flowering azaleas, but I need some of the other azaleas too. Got... You live in the only triple landlocked state, US state. Yep. Let's grab that. And the thing is, I wasn't sure whether... Let's have a look how that looks from the other side. No, I think we'll do the leaves. I just wanted to alternate them with the base like that to a bushy leaf. To a straight one. Great Lakes don't count. Yeah. I don't know. Some of them are probably as big as some seas. They're not exactly tiny. It was 5, wasn't it? What I want to do is we'll head there in a minute or so. I don't have any cherry blossom saplings, but the starter farms will have them. So I want a couple of cherry trees. Or at least that's the plan. Let's grab you. And at least with the little lights, I don't have to worry about the light level on the path. You have to go through 3 or 4 states to get to the ocean. That's true. I guess it depends because it depends what state you're in. There's some of them that are completely landlocked, while others border the Gulf, the Atlantic and the Pacific. Right, so it's very dark here. I'm gonna have to pop in a little bit of lighting, I think. Get rid of you. Maybe here. I know there's going to be lighting from those, but I do want enough lighting in the grass. Sorry, won't be a second. I've got one screen covering the other screen today, and that'll never do. Well, whoops, wrong one. Thank you for the follow. Trich. I'm sorry. Yeah. T-Archer and Butterfly Girl from earlier. I do apologise. I am terrible with names. I'm not surprised. Tiakadair or something. I'm pretty sure you probably have to phonetically spell it out to a lot of people. I'm really sorry. Don't know why, but it gives me a Gaelic feel. But it's probably not. It's a fake elf name. Yep, you have a Pendler, a butcher of names. Oh, that's cool. It's an elf name by a generator. I guess that would explain why I can't say among the other things that I can never usually say anyway. It's like Afflid. I always get Alfie's name wrong. Afflid on the server. So yeah, I always get that one wrong too. Let's get rid of those. And I want some rockets. And I'll try not to make you dizzy going to spawn. You made it for an MMO. I never had to say it. There is that. Whereas mine's just named after a hill. Okay, so the starter farms are at the start of the south tunnel, if I remember correctly. You also got yours for an MMO. I got mine when I think I was playing The Sims, this first Sims 1 when it came out, and I needed to figure out a gaming name, I think. Thank you for the follow, Tartarus. It is much appreciated. Oh yeah, well, it's not the weekend now, so I'm assuming we're back to the normal 3 stacks. And starter farms. That makes sense. Missouri, Arkansas, and Louisiana to get to the Gulf of Mexico. Yep. That's a fair few DMC. You was wondering that. It's a 3-day weekend in the US. Yeah, I'm not sure. It may be a 3-day weekend in the US, but it's only a normal weekend in the UK. Or it was. Although we have the clock change coming up soon. Right, so usually they stick spare saplings in here, so I will grab a couple and we will... Nope, I don't think you're going... We'll bone meal a few instead. Because if I start chopping them down, I'll have to end up chopping all of them to get the saplings. Your normal job has a bank holiday off, but we skip this one. Okay. Yeah, we don't... We get bank holidays, but our last one was the end of August. Our next one won't be till Christmas now. So yeah. And let's go grab our iron as well, because we need it for the trapdoors. You could also go into Texas from Arkansas, but it'd be farther to the coast in Texas. Ah, yeah, Texas is one of those weird shapes that's taller at one end, longer at one part, and then it... No, that's not where I need to go. I'm going the wrong way. Let's try that again. And use the correct portal this time. Ah yeah, Canadian Thanksgiving must be, like you say, is coming up pretty soon. And half giant, you named yourself because you stand 6'7", and the 1812 overture. That's cool. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's block it up. Okay, we don't need you. We'll get rid of you in a minute. It is great, isn't it? If I do. It's amazing how people come up with their in-game names. You wanted to come up with a profound name but couldn't think of anything? Well, you did come up with one, a profound name. And it's cool, is that APN? Have I gone too far yet? Nope, here we go. There we go. But yeah, it's always interesting how names come about. And they have to put you on a spot and make a name. Now that I've got a name, I try and keep it the same or as similar as possible, whatever game I'm playing. It's not always possible because obviously Pendle is one of those names that seems to get taken a lot. Right, so we want some... You got to go do some school stuff. I'm glad to see you as well. You take care and have a great day, APN. It's really good to see you about. Oh yeah, that's fine. Moving it isn't an issue because it's not in its final location anyway. It's just in a... It was just in a position so I could get in and out of the storage. It's fine. Yeah. As long as I don't have gas blowing me up, it's all good. Hi, Lurker. Your husband's friend named you Lurker when you first started getting because they never knew where I was when you killed them. You just changed it to Mama with Cantanas when you joined Titancraft. Yeah. That's the thing. It's okay. Okay, so it's one of those trees that likes to hide, is it? got to be some... I could have swore there would have been some more saplings in there. Both names are perfect. Yours was a random name you created in middle school that you thought sounded cool. Well, it does that. Right, so that gives us 5 to start with. So... Oh, that's awesome. I can at least plant it on the moss. And we can... I think I want one there. Maybe one over here somewhere. There we go. We'll put it next to that one. I don't know, but we'll find out in a second. I guess it does. I was kind of surprised that it would actually be put down on the moss block. I'm not complaining. That I'm not keen on. That's a shame. I just don't like the way it joined into this one. If it kept separate, I would have been happier. So... I'm going to have to do some pruning. Let's grab some more of these saplings. It's awesome how many saplings we get out of them though. So 2 trees gave us 18 saplings so far, which is a fair number of saplings. Bring you up a little bit. And we'll see if we can shape you a little bit. Right, if we can get rid of you two. Maybe you. Then you should decay as long as there's nothing hiding. It's just a little bit too blocky. Probably you. Where did I put? Just going to grab my ender chest. I think I have a hole in my ender chest. Cherry are your favourite. Not too big a fan of the logs. The purpley feels a touch off, but you don't know what colour would work either. It would have been nice. I think it would have been nice if it was more ebony than purple. But that's my personal opinion. Grab a couple of the blocks. I'm glad I put a block underneath there so I didn't go through into the water. Right, so now let's look at this. I think I like them drooping down just a little bit. Otherwise it's a little bit too flat underneath. But yeah, if it was a touch more black, they put black in it, but I think it just needs to be a little bit more. But then again, I'm not pink person as such. I opened the doors in the tunnel and saw pink carpeting and didn't go any further. If you want to keep Pendle out of a place, make it very, very pink. Grab you. Yep. Time for a Hello Kitty build. So one way to have Pendle run the opposite direction. I'm teasing. Pink's okay. It's just not my favourite. It leads to your temporary housing and the top of the storm protection. Hi Gashel. Aye, my day's going good. It's the first work day of the week over with. Can't complain. Oh my God. It probably seems a bit weird with the blues and whites, but I'm hoping it contrasts okay. Let's come back here a bit. Okay. Now we need some flowers. At least we now have plenty of saplings. You got 3.5 hours left of your work day. Hopefully it goes quickly and smoothly for you. Right, so I want some coarse dirt, because normal dirt's just going to convert to grass, isn't it? There we go. What flower? Oh, I didn't think. There's a whole bunch of new flowers, aren't there? Yeah. So far, it's a 9-hour day today. Yeah, we get them. Bless. Right, so just wondering if I can get them from the starter farm area. And if they're bone mealable. I should have thought of that while we were there. But I didn't. So we may end up having to make another trip back. I'm hoping we can get them from the starter farm area anyway. I can't say I've seen any of them. Then I'm not sure what biomes they grow in. You can hear the crickling, crackling of the flames. Come from sniffers, do they? So there may not be any at. I was thinking about trying some new flowers in the garden there, but I'm not even sure. I do. I fly past your tunnel all the time. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't looked into any, so I don't have any idea on the new flowers whatsoever. So thank you, desk. You need the sneeze. Ah, they're single use, are they? Well, let's see what they have at the starter farm I can use instead. Because don't think I have many flower types, so we'll just check and see what they've got that we can use. Maybe some roses or something like that. Right. That's fine. Thank you guys for letting me know. Can't say I've even seen a sniffer. So we've got one of you. Use the new brush and dig in the new sands and dirt. You have to find them in a desert temple, I suppose. And suspicious stand. Okay. Now, is that available in the resource world is a question. Because obviously you can't just go wandering around other people's areas. At the starter farm, sniffers are downstairs. And ocean temples. Okay. You didn't find any of the sand. Okay. Materials for starter farm only. It'd be nice to see what one actually looks like. Free zombie. Okay. Down here, maybe? Okay, so chickens. Because I don't think I've even seen this. Well, there's nothing in there. It's an empty pen. Some bees. That's cool. Frogs. Oh, foxes. Hello, panda. So how is it a case of they so picture pod and torch flower seeds. So how exactly so how do you get them from the sniffers? Please leave too. You just plant the... Oh, they dig them up. They're definitely weird looking things. Right, so it just says please leave too. So I'm assuming it's okay to take one. You have to breed them with the torch seed, take the egg back and hatch them at home, and they will dig up seeds for you. Okay, so and the pods are the plants. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, something got bred, but there we go. So a sniffer egg. The pods and the torchflower seeds each grow a different plant. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Then what do we do with the egg when we get... Does it need any special care? Ah. It's grifter magic, is it? Or is it Minecraft magic that's confusing my brain? Hang on. Here's the yellow ones. See you. Now, where's the other ones? That's where the other ones are. Place it anywhere, but it hatches on moss. Okay. Faster on moss. Okay, thank you very much. Can't say I know anything at all about them. They're like turtle eggs. That kind of makes sense. But they're weird looking things. That's all I can say. So I just need to figure out where I'm going to place it. So we don't have a greenhouse. Though I guess we may need to make one. They kind of wiggle and dance when they dig up seeds. That's cool. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put the sniffer egg away, and tomorrow we're going to build a nice little house for it. I know we've still got plenty of time on stream, but it can be a whole stream thing in itself. We've got to figure out... Okay, We're going to put it in the mob drops box because it's a mob drop. You guys remind me where I put it because I will forget. So the picture pod, do we place? Okay, so we don't place. Yeah, so we can make it its own little building. It's either that or I figure out how to put gates on this at the end, but it's probably better for it to have its own little home. Farmland they grow. Okay, thank you. So it's kind of like a crop instead of a flower. Okay. I appreciate the help, guys. Then we just need it to grow up. Right, so which way are you going? Nope, you face the wrong way. Grow up, never. Yeah. None of us ever want to do that, but unfortunately, we don't get much say in the matter. I picked those up and watch it. I already have some in the dye chest. Nope, I had just the roses. Okay, so we have some daisies. And no, I'm not planting wither roses. And we have some dandelions. It's not exactly a lot of plants. No, I didn't. Hi, Eliza. Thank you for the creeper. So let's put the peony down and we want another rose. Yeah, it definitely made me jump a mile. Right, so do I have any other flowers? Here we go. We have some cornflowers and some of these little things. Okay. gives us a few of those. Oh, I can use a yellow one here. I'll just take away some of the dandelions. There we go. At least it faces outwards now. You're super confused? Yeah, you're in the different district. Hi, Liara. Thank you. See, people are amazing. What can you say? Thank you very, very much. Put them nice and safely here. So, yep, no, there's no rules on the poppies. Poppies are one of... You guys are completely crazy. Thank you very, very, very much. Got all sorts of flowers now for the garden. Well, I really appreciate it. If you ever need anything, just let me know. I keep saying that and people ignore me. Yeah, we could use a couple of different flowers on there. So we're going to pinch a couple of those and use them. Ooh, bone blocks. Yeah. It's not so bad if you've got, I guess, the wither farm, etc. Let's move you and change you to orange. We're going to move you. That way we've got more variance. It's not doing too badly. Right, so we need some... I need to grab some more azaleas. You pick season 7. Ooh. Get your plants. See? Nah. Well, I really appreciate it and I deny it. Thank you very, very much. I really do appreciate it. See? It's nice to have some interesting looking plants. It really is. Put them nice and safe here because we're going to need to dot a few around because obviously the rest of the garden covers a fair area. So we want one of you. You. No, we're going to use a snowdrop. We're going to use you. It gives me a few. Yeah, with bones it depends what farms are available. The wither farms are usually pretty good for that because obviously people like having the skulls, but then they're not too fussed about the bones. Now, if I break it, is it like a normal plant? It is. Good. It had me worried. Right, so we need carpet now. We can always make it if I don't have any hiding. Yes, I know I put moss down. Just going to add that little bit more depth into the lawn. I probably don't need to place the moss underneath it, but I know what happens. I will mess something up and I'll end up accidentally destroying some of the carpet. Because that's the way it works. But I like the contrast between the moss and the green. Cable loves them too? Yeah, I'm sure he does. Yeah, I must admit, moss farms are really good for that too. It's a case of half my moss farm goes for bone meal and half of it goes for this stuff, and I'm still on a net positive. They can be really efficient for it. A cable. Cable's awesome. We all love Cable. He's got a heart of gold, even though he tries to hide it. Yeah. Now I'm not sure about this. I'm beginning to dislike the checkerboardy bit. 'Cause it might have been better if I just zigzagged it. I'm going to have to think about that. Oh, I'm sure he agrees 100% that you have a heart of gold. Right, so that would go that way, which means that would have to change. Yeah, I think I prefer this. It's going to be a bit of a pain to change things, but at least it's not all in. It's only 2 corners. Yeah, I think the line is better. Yep. Nah. Definitely not fool's gold. Okay, something's not right there. But hey, I will figure it out. Because that's what you need to do sometimes. Figure things out. Right, so let's have a look at this small garden up here. Oh! We have the yellow one too. I didn't see it. Thank you very much. They're really nice flowers. They've really put some work into them. All I can say is they've upped their game. Because when you look at those and you look at the originally ones, okay, and I want some blue. I want some snowdrops. And I want some cornflower, I think. We don't need to overpower it with too much. I'm going to put one of you back in that corner. Okay. We'll do the same there. Okay. Okay, do I have... I want some more leaves. Wherever I've hidden them. Here we go. Nope. It was worth trying, but it's a nope. So we have a nice little garden with a little pond all the way around it. Yeah, you have a great rest of your day, and thank you for stopping by, Canterad. I really appreciate it. And I also really appreciate you taking over building the nether hub for the trading hall. So I was definitely having a brain dead moment where that build was concerned. Right, so it's a Canadian long weekend, so I was giving Ducky a bad time. So not sure. Okay. Which means you would have to change. But we have just hit the 2 hour mark, so it's time to send you awesome people to somebody else. Let's see who's streaming. Let's open you up in a new tab. And Mr. Joker is playing Minecraft today. So we'll send you Mr. Joker's way. Let's hit the ending screen on that once I hit the right button. And let's see if I can do a raid this time correctly. Okay. So I will hope you all have a fantastic rest of the week. I will see you tomorrow for those who can make it, and hopefully I'll see for those who can't. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves and have fun. Bye now.